Oh. Hey guys, I just want to let you know that this is probably going to be a one-off series, but hey, why not? This is June Flicks. Yeah, that's the name. I think they could have been worse, but you know what? This one's better than the other ones I had. Like June to the movies. Trust me. June to the movies don't sound better than June Flicks. But welcome. What is this series for? Well, I kind of just want to watch movies and I will give my thoughts about them and give a short review of it. And with this one being more of an old school rivalries and a space princess. Well, Project A-ko is a 1986 Japanese action comedy science fiction anime film that stars a 16-year-old that goes on an adventure underway from not being late for school, facing evil aliens, invasions, and rescuing her friend. But here's foreshadowing with Gravitation City has a alien ship that was crashed down upon and was built over. As I said, A-ko, a fun-loving teen with superhuman strength, is late for school with her friend Seiko. As besides running into a guy that they're new to the school, and we meet the antagonist as she sits there in the class. And we soon realize how crazy she is. We'll talk about her later. With the two being disturbing the class, it kind of puts A-ko in the burner, and Seiko gets in trouble with. And the viewers learn with Biko's plan. Later that night, we also learn that Biko has an obsession with Seiko and wants A-ko out of the picture. Besides that reasoning, Biko and A-ko has a past about them and her wanting revenge. I will say this, I actually do enjoy when just in universe that they already had beef in movies or whatever like this. I don't know, it's just funny to me to just like realize like, oh, so that's why they got problems. And it's like the most mundane stuff that becomes like the rivalry for some reason. But anyways, the past meets because Seiko was about to get game overed by a wolf and A-ko saving her to pretty much stop being friends at that event. Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense now with them not being friends. For the second part, we get to the format and they're late for school again, and D gets dumbfounded. By the way, that's D. And Biko challenge A-ko to defeat her for Seiko. And pretty much this kind of becomes a running gag of some sorts for this movie, where she constantly builds stuff and then she constantly takes an L. So visually, I'm actually a sucker for these kinds of stuff. I genuinely love how this movie just looks. I'm just a fan of just how they did Cell around the 80s with this stuff. And truly, I just think that when I look at this kind of stuff, you know, it brings a warm place to my heart, especially these city nightscapes. And just these backgrounds, like, you wouldn't want to sit here in this bathtub? Don't answer that. Especially look at the designs of these characters. Look at Seiko. Like, come on, if this doesn't scream 80s, I don't know what will. Then you have A-ko with the long hair version of this. And I mean, just look at these carriers. Look at these robots. This just screams 80s. Like, what doesn't with this? This is just charming. Anyways, she even gets one girl to actually hurt Seiko with a game of rock, paper, scissors, and A-ko just comes out and helps. This was actually just like a study plan just to see her superhuman strength. But anyways, we get D to be talking about this weird band where he's certain that this girl is 100% what they're looking for. Not gonna lie, this is creepy, but it is what it is. And even with the second half of the movie about to start, we actually see Biko gets the advantage of A-ko because of a new outfit that she's got on. I mean, drip is drip out of anything, but with her just pretty much manhandling her and pretty much just destroying everything while not really hurting herself, Seiko actually gets captured. With now Seiko being captured, do you think that A-ko and Biko would team up? No, what are you talking about? Yeah, so pretty much the third half of the movie, the third half, I would say the third part is pretty much just rescuing Seiko. And before we actually go into that, I just want to talk about the music of Well, if you haven't been on the internet and obsessed with Japan and a subsection of the net, they've kind of dubbed this kind of music of 80s J-pop as city pop, up with the techno soundings and the upbeat R&B flavors. If you're wondering what subsection dubs that, yeah, I'll just say vaporwave. I mean, come on, using old stuff as making it new. Ooh, and look, like, it's not pretentious. I don't really care about vaporwave, but calling this subsection an old thing into a new thing is the same way of just like calling how 60s music needs to be a new genre, because guess what? It's not the same as what we call rock music now. Like, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. But anyways, Seiko gets captured. She gets taken to the ship. We get this badass scene of Eiko going plane to plane as they're getting destroyed. And yeah, from what I said about them not teaming up, I kind of lied. They just don't like each other. But as Seiko is just captured and she's just practically just, I wouldn't say brainwashed, I would say in shock. It's pretty much just a look around for Seiko, for all I care. And even Eiko gets a moment of time where he gets into a fight with what the hell is that? With Eiko pretty much just finding who runs the ship. And after he just, gets, I don't know how to describe this again. They escape with the ship exploding, with everything going back to normal. So what did I think of Project Eiko? Well, we're not going into the depths of the impact of the series. We're just going for this movie. There's a retrospective that gives the impact of the movies. If that seems interesting, I'll leave it up there in the weird circle up there. Personally, I actually really enjoyed it. I don't know, I really enjoyed the Silent Yacht, just seeing that there. And plus, come on, who doesn't like movies where the girl's kicking ass? Heyo, I just wanted to say thank you for watching again. And honestly, this is going to just be like a short series of things. I have 3 other ones that I'm actually interested in doing. So if I do keep pace, I can actually just put all these into every week. That's going to be the goal. That's going to be the plan. But if not, well, I guess there'll be one in July, but I don't think that's going to happen. And well, if you like it, please give it a like. If you dislike it, give me the engagement. Leave a comment if later on I should do these again. But I'm the stupid